The average active words a person speaks is around 20,000 per day, while the passive words is around 40,000 per day. Of these thousands of words, how many do we hear and how many do we actually listen to? Every day, we speak and listen to one another at home, at work, everywhere. But are we actually listening? As a physician, a 5-star physician, how well we listen to our patients and their families can have a huge impact on the quality of our relationship with them. So can you hear me? Are you listening? We are Team Active Listeners, and we are going to share with you the 5 basic skills of active listening.
The first man's name was Kiki. He wore such little pants. His brother was the champion, but Kiki loved to dance.
According to Janisha, patients seek consult for 2 reasons: the physical symptoms, the biomedical reason, and the anxiety they have about the physical symptoms, the psychosocial reason. Between the physical symptoms and the anxiety, it is usually the anxiety that motivates them to seek consult. If the physician focuses only on treating the physical symptoms but does not address the anxiety, the patient will leave from the consultation feeling that he was not really treated. This is where active listening skills come into place. Active listening means, as its name suggests, actively listening by fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing the message of the speaker. It involves listening with all senses. The 5 basic active listening skills are attending, bracketing, leading, reflecting, and probing. Let us see a scenario where a physician, a 5-star physician, uses active listening skills.
Dayon! Fine, buntag, ma'am. I am Dr. Nikki Pader. Ang pangalan niyan po, ma'am. Lingkod. Ay, salamat daw.
Hi, Doc. I'm Charmis Calamba. You can call me Ash.
Okay, so Ash, kamusta?
Actually, Doc, I have been a diabetic since last year. I have been taking my medications without pain. Wala actually feel walay paliya.
The active listening skill being portrayed here is the attending skill. This refers to the way we use our bodies to communicate the message non-verbally. The doctor uses silence while the patient speaks while maintaining eye contact. Also, she kept her distance from the patient and kept a 45-degree angle from her. She also nods from time to time, indicating that she is interested in what the patient is speaking.
Pro tip, remember the mnemonic lovers, which stands for lean forward, open stance, voice of compassion, eye contact, relaxed position, sit at comfortable angle, and distance.
My latest HbA1c is 9. I've been taking my medications without pain. Pero if this goes uncontrolled, baka ma-disqualify ko sa Miss SPMC.
Talaga? Miss SPMC, Jude? Saan man siguro ito na pasyente, uy? Go on.
In that scenario, there are 2 active listening skills that are portrayed. The first is bracketing. Notice how the doctor kept her thoughts to herself. Bracketing simply means setting aside our feelings, thoughts, and judgments temporarily so that there will be space in our minds and in our hearts for what the patient is really saying. The second active listening skill is leading. The doctor uses the phrases "go on" and "uh-huh," inviting the patient to expound or explain further.
Doc, my family buys all my medicine. I might lose the title of being Miss SPMC.
So your lab test shows that you still have high blood sugar despite taking your medicine since last year. And you are worried that the crown will be taken away from you if it goes uncontrolled. Is that right?
Precisely.
You seem sad and anxious about the consequences of your diabetes. I also noticed that you kept on hitting the table earlier. Could you tell me the reason?
I'm just disappointed, Doc. What could have gone wrong?
The next active listening skills displayed here is reflecting. There are 3 types of reflecting: reflecting content, reflecting feelings, reflecting experience. In reflecting content, the doctor paraphrased the words of the patient and followed it up with perception checking by asking, "Is that right?" The doctor also stated how she noted the patient to feel anxious and sad. This is an example of reflecting feelings. Lastly, the doctor stated how she noted the patient hitting the table. This is reflecting experience. The value of reflecting back these nonverbal forms of communication is that these are often done unconsciously and patients are not aware of these actions.
I see. May I ask what is your medication and how do you take them?
Sure, Doc. I have been taking metformin 500 milligrams 3 times a day as needed only for body weakness and numbness.
I see what might have been the problem here. You are taking your medication incorrectly. You should take it on a daily basis, not as needed.
Oh, I never thought of that. I feel so silly, Doc. Thanks, Doc. I feel better already.
So there you go, the 5 basic active listening skills. These active listening skills are adjunct to the usual history and physical examination. They turn a biomedical consult into a biopsychosocial one and allow the doctor more leverage and flexibility in providing not just rational and scientific medical management, but also compassionate and empathic care.
And lastly, just remember, pre-lab, probing, reflecting, leading, attending skill, bracketing. And thank you for listening.
You're welcome, Ma'am Ash. We'll try to check your lab result after 1 month. So far, do you have any other questions or concerns?
None, Doc. Thank you for listening.
Я пришел дать эту песню из мира грез. Я пришел дать эту песню из хрустальных слез.